Oh, what's up? What's up? Late. I'm not late. I just had to go to the bathroom. That's all I had to do. So sorry. Look, I did this. I either killed him or he fell asleep again. He usually falls asleep.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
Is it one of those rice things that like you can microwave?
I don't know if you can microwave it, but it's a lavender rice bag, and I wear it at yoga, and I put it over my eyes, and I never feel so at peace with this over my eyes. It's the best. You should get one.
I should. I think it would be. I don't know. You know what? I haven't been good at being still lately.
Well, you're a shaker and a mover.
I am a shaker and mover. Thanks for saying that. Sometimes I feel guilty for not being able to sit. So. Anyway, what's happening?
I feel guilty that I haven't bought that. Oh shoot! I feel guilty that I haven't bought that phone holder for my car yet, so I'm still sitting here holding this phone. But I'm gonna get it together. I have a long list of things to do, and we're gonna do it.
Okay, good. I'm gonna do this because someone told me it was really loud last time.
Oh, you sound great.
Dom, did you?
DOM.
You didn't. Dom, you didn't need a link, right?
Well, no, I finally did the access that you sent me.
Oh, nice. Well, I had to change it. We upgraded, guys. We upgraded to VDAD's business plan, maybe? I forget what it was, but anyway, that's where we're at.
Oh, I need to do that because I'm still a guest.
No, you're not. You're an admin.
I know, but I'm in a guest link.
Oh yeah, no, you have all access, my friend.
I don't know because I log. So this is what I do. I log into StreamYard from my browser. It gives me a link. I go to the app. I plug it in. I come in on as a guest. Is there a better way to do it?
You know what? I'm gonna say this. My answer should be I don't know because I don't know. Because it's something and someone else might know a lot better than I do. But I would say that I don't know from the guest side what it looks like right now, although I've been a guest before. I don't know. I would say just go through and see if you can get different access. I don't know. We can hop on a call later and see how it goes.
I'll play around with it. Sounds like a good plan. Nice. Top of the morning. How's everybody doing?
Great.
I'm a little stressed. I feel we have a lot going on this week, and I feel like I didn't reschedule my clients like I should. So,
are you talking about like camping and stuff?
Yeah. So,
when you're camping, how do you practice fire safety?
My wife hates me because I'm such the no, let the little children that don't know about fire go close to the fire because if they get burned, then they will learn. And then I think last time, one of the kids we were with was like a lot smaller than I should have been able to let that happen. And they got burned. So not horribly. They just touched something that they shouldn't have touched. But I was like, see, they're not going to touch it again. And we're all safe. Their hand hurts right now, but it'll go away. Like they heal quick. So,
I worked on a burn unit for a year, so I'm always like really cautious around fire. And probably the one that scares me the most is when people have the glass fireplaces, because
Yeah.
those can easily heat up, and then a little kid puts their hand on it and gets like 2nd or 3rd degree burns.
Yeah.
So if anyone has that, practice fire safety.
That's good. Hey, Dom, I know you go camping a lot. What are my top 3 things I have to have in my checklist? Make sure I have.
So my favorite way of going camping is to go camping with people who have everything.
I love that.
So then I just bring the good times.
All right, Couch. What are the 3 things I have to make sure that I have on my list? Goodness. No, I love gear. We definitely have a lot of stuff. So, Blaze,
So
I know I
when
mentioned
you-
to you I want you to come with us next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna plan it. Bring Bryson. What? Not Brody. He'd ruin it. He's in his monster phase. But so when you go, do you go to a place where you can like there's a bathroom there, or do you like go dig holes and stuff for that kind of thing?
No. Well, it depends on where we've been. I mean, like we've had to do both, but most of the places with the kids right now, we're doing like more parks, like more like just nicer places. So, because you can definitely go to some campsites that are like not really nice at all. But we're going to Acadia, and Acadia is really, really popular. We're going at a good time, so there's not gonna be a lot of people there. But if anyone's been to Acadia, let me know how it was.
Love it. Sounds great. I'm gonna go. How far away is it from Rochester? Do you know?
It is basically in Bar Harbor in Maine. So if you have an idea of how far that is, I don't have it.
Oh, you guys are going to Maine?
Yeah, that's where Acadia is, my friend.
Oh wow. How far a drive is that for you?
I think it's like 8 hours. But
Oh.
we usually we try and go. Dom, thanks for giving your answers in the chat. We try and go every September for our anniversary. We do a different state if we definitely can. So this is
That's
a new
awesome.
state for us. Yeah.
I feel so I don't want to say empty, but like our big goal for it's like if we can go out for dinner, that's a good anniversary. And I love that you guys like it's not just like an hour, it's like we're gonna make it like a weekend or a couple of days.
Yeah. I think that is if it's a restaurant though, I feel like even the restaurant thing, you do a good job of dating your wife, I think. I don't do
Thanks.
a good job of that. I think it takes a good relationship. I know that Jason does a good job of dating his wife. They went on a date recently. Dom, do you date your wife well? Can I structure it that way? Is that an okay question?
On and off.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see how today it is Heather's birthday, so happy birthday to Heather. I don't think she listens. But
brother.
I did find out, guess who does listen? My sister-in-law. My sister-in-law says that she listens.
Live
What-
or
I have no idea. She said she
Oh.
subscribed, so I don't know if that means YouTube, X, Spotify, Twitch. But they went to birthday dinner last night, and they were like, "Well, what's Blaze gonna do with the stream and the show?" And I'm like, "I'm doing it. I'm getting together with my friends every morning and having a great day. And if anything extra happens, then it happens."
Yeah. Well, it makes me excited, but I also have to say I've been really bad at getting the podcasts up because I've been trying to get a new computer, and I did. So it's coming. It's all there.
All right.
Anyway, let's jump into some gratitude. Blaze, so you start. It's your wife's birthday.
Yes, my wife's birthday. I would say my gratitude today is just the school bus. I love that the school bus comes like almost right to my house, and the kids get on it and go away. I love them, but I think it's really cool. I mean, there's one sad part about it is like the 3-year-old doesn't understand why he can't get on the bus, and so right now, I lie to my kids a lot, and I probably need to talk to Ryan Holiday and a therapist about it. But I told the 3-year-old that he can't get on the bus because he's in a diaper, and you have to have underwear to get on the diaper or to get on the bus. So hopefully that's motivation. But then when he does wear underwear, he's gonna be like, "Well, you said I could get on the bus." So then I just need to figure that out internally.
Is there a process right now to figure it out?
We offer it. We try to give him treats. We try to do bare butt. He's just not into it. And he started sitting on it for a while, then he digressed. So I don't know if he sat on. He does it. He'll sit on the potty at school though, but not for us. So I don't know. I heard once that like kids just really like the feeling of going in their diaper and like the warmness, and it's not something he's ready to let go of. But I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, I wish the potty training to happen soon. What was that 3-day method called? Is that something you guys tried? The 3-day potty training method? There's a name to it, wasn't there?
Yeah, I just think it gets a lot of work because you have to you can't go anywhere. Like it was easier with the first 2 kids because there wasn't so many activities, but now it's like it's like you need a potty sitter to sit the potty and sit him on it every 15 minutes.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of like the fire? Like if they poop on their feet, then they're going to be upset about it.
Oh, he hasn't defecated on his feet yet, but it's something to try. Something to think about.
All right. All right. Potty talk out. Dom, what do you have going on?
Gratitude wise, just life in general. We talked a little bit yesterday about my wife was my younger kids had the day off, so my wife was able to take them to Knott's Berry Farm, which I realize now that maybe people don't know what that is, but it's an amusement park out here, like a lesser Disneyland, so it's a more affordable amusement park. So she took them there they were there for 2 hours, and they rode 20 something rides because the park was completely empty. I remember the last time they went, my teenager went with a friend, and she spent 2 hours in just one line.
Oh wow!
So it's a huge difference. They were riding this one rapid ride, and they said they just stayed on it and just looped the ride 4 times because the attendants were just yeah, no one else's line, just keep hitting it. So I've been to amusement parks like that when I was a kid, and I remember it just being the best time ever, just being able to run to the front of the ride you're the only one there. So I'm sure they had a blast. Bummed I didn't take the day off to spend that with them, but I had a microwave service repair that ended up canceling on me, and then a final inspection that ended up being 10 seconds long that I cleared the whole half of my day for. But had to work, so it is what it is. But glad that my wife could take them. Gratitude for her and everything we've done to kind of get ourselves in that place that she could do that for them.
Yeah, man, you shared some pictures. Look at they were having a good time.
Yeah. They had a blast.
I will say it again. I think it's amazing that you are setting them up to have all that fun and freedom. That's so cool. Jay, what's happening over there? You're concentrating.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm doing some schoolwork. I skipped my gym to get some lesson planning done.
Okay.
Which I don't feel too good about, but I'll take the peace of mind today over the workout.
Sounds good.
And some days I get both, but not today.
What do you got for gratitude?
I am frequently thankful for you're a soccer coach or head coach. I I've been coaching for a while, and I've been coaching mostly middle school age kids, but I really appreciate seeing how somebody else does it in a different way. He's also a lot more organized than me, which is really cool to see. We had our first game on Saturday, and the game was an absolute blowout. We won. We stopped keeping score around 15. And
oh wow,
not we just told the kids to keep scoring. This was everybody's been on the receiving end of that, where it's it's just so demoralizing. So we're obviously having that in mind. So we're trying to okay, you got to make 3 passes before you score. Try a pullback maneuver. Try taking shots from outside the 18. and like nothing was keeping the goals from going in, and like it became me and the head coach's goal to like we want the other team to want to play still, you know. So like we were like taking our players off, and we're like it was a difficult situation because it's like you want it to be a positive experience for everybody. And it's just one of those teams that just really didn't. It was the first game, and they didn't have it together. They probably weren't practicing on a real field. So,
Oh wow.
but we showed up, and like the coach had like a spreadsheet of the positions. Nothing that I've ever done before. Like I would just like jot notes down, but it was a really good way to kind of see how somebody else does a thing that you've been doing for so long. And I've been really open to just kind of observing how he does things and explains things. It's been cool, and I'm grateful to. I like to try to still be open-minded, even though I've been doing it for a while. And
What age is this?
this is like 6th and 7th grade.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, our team's awesome, so that's great.
I hope it wasn't like you get an ice cream for every goal.
Well, no, it was like we kept I pulled Kira off the field because like she played goalie the first half because she actually has some decent skills and like her punts are awesome. And then she got on the field and all she wanted to do was score. And she was like you could see like the blood in her eyes that she wanted to score. And like we let her play, and like she carried the ball from like half field into the goal, and like we pulled her off. And at this point, it was like didn't even know what the score was, and it was like, listen, you got to pass. Okay, like do something besides score. And she was like, she felt like she was in trouble. So it was just that was a good like talk about sportsmanship, and goals aren't always the most important thing. So
Love it.
Stuff. My gratitude was for Blaze getting me to read earlier this morning. I got here, and I was excited when I saw the word Lego because I knew that Blaze probably had some butterflies when he read all about it.
Today's a great day. I was gonna text you too, Ryan, and maybe Jason. We need to get you in the chat, but I get nervous about texting people when it's too early because it would have been like it's probably like 6 a.m. No, what time is it? 5. It was like 7 a.m. here, so it would have been. Are you 3 or 4 hours behind, Dom?
I'm 3.
it doesn't matter, Blaze. Mountain time doesn't exist. Could be 2, could be 3. I don't know. It's 2 hours.
So, but I was like, because I love thinking about different dimensions, and I'm like, there's probably a dimension somewhere where there's a Blaze that read today's reading and quit his job and is just going full-time Lego streaming right now.
Well, I think you should go full-time Lego streaming. That's my wish for you.
You know, I'm gonna write a proposal for Heather. We'll see how it goes.
So I think maybe to tie in this meditation for today, if you are streaming and your kids found it to be so much fun, and you were just they were building Legos, and if no one read for today, the whole thing today was about it's entitled September 10th. Beautiful is what they say it is, and it goes into an advertisement in the 80s, right, for Legos, and how kids were building Legos, and what did it say? So like a kid put like a tree on top of a Lego head, and they looked at that advertisement as a good advertisement because it was showing the creativity that kids actually have, instead of us putting rules around things. And as Ryan Holiday put in here, like people could say like, well, trees don't go on people's heads, or like I can hear myself saying that, like as my kid's drawing something, like, well, that windows don't go there, right? I like the one here where they said, what they say, there's no air in space. And it's like, we can definitely shut our kids' creativity down if we give them these rules that we've lived with for so long. But the best things can kind of come out of the creativity. So like I could see Blaze and his kids playing, and completely just enjoying it. And then Heather seeing it and being like, you know what, Blaze, make this your job. And you'd be like, done. And so that was my gratitude for today, actually.
So if you guys don't know, we're a big Lego family, and I love Legos. And it resonated so deeply because like taking it beyond the tree, a tree doesn't go on a Lego guy's head. Like Lego sets are expensive now. Like there's these Harry Potter ones that my daughter likes, and they're like 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 a pop. And so like we'll get like one a month or like a big one every 3 months. And she's pretty good, and like they get these, it's almost like a textbook now that comes with these bigger sets, and you have to go page by page, and it tells you how to build the particular building, item, ship, person, or whatever, and it's really cool. But so my daughter's pretty good at that, but my son, he likes to build them with me, and then I turn my, like the other day this happened, and he pulled it all apart, and the first piece of me was like, oh my gosh, I just spent all this money on this Lego for you and you're destroying it. And then I'm like, no. He's then taking apart and then building other stuff. Like he's building like Lego rocket cars. He's really into like making satellites and lasers right now. So I'm really trying to feed into that like space theme and stuff. But it's so cool if you, and this is exactly what Ryan's talking about, is like they want to build something and be proud of it, but so don't take that away from them. So it was a real great meditation for me, and just strengthening, hey, it's okay if they take it apart and build something else. The best purchase I probably made this summer is there was the people across the street moved away, and they had a garage sale, and they had this massive tub of Legos, and the estate people that were liquidating everything were like, that's $50. I'm like, I'll give you 20. And she's like, I can't do that. I'm like, okay, how about 30? And she's like, fine. So I got this massive tub of Legos, and we just came home and dumped it out, and they all started building Hot Wheels garages for their cars that they like. And it was like just like the best day, and we still have that tub, and that $30 investment has like juiced out hundreds of hours of play for them. So go on Facebook Marketplace, go on Craigslist, go to estate sale, and haggle for some Legos is my tip.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. There's like a thrift shop in town here where it's like a bunch of different vendors, and frequently I'll go there and they're just like various packs of Legos, not the big fake ones, like the real ones.
Yeah.
And it's nice.
That's awesome.
I think I have to get out.
My movie of the weekend was actually the Lego movie.
Oh, the Lego movie is so good. What, the first one or the second one?
The first one, yeah. So I think we watched it 2 or 3 times this weekend, and the thing here what you guys were saying reminded me of like this part of it where the dad comes down and the son has like made all these different things in his sets, and then he looks around and sees all the signs that say like don't touch, hands off, like keep out, and like he kind of has that realization that like you just said, like that this stuff is supposed to be like, I think they mean for it to be done the way that they have it on the box, and then tear it apart and do something else with it, or try to build it again without the instructions and see how it comes out. But yeah, Lego is a good time for sure.
Is there anything else except Legos that people can think about? Because I feel like when we talk about this, my mind's like, oh, it's just Legos. But is there anything else like from the couch, from our chat, that you guys have done, like crayons, or like just dumping crayons out, giving them paper, or what's another one? Play-Doh, or a water table. I've seen kids get like really, really excited, and they kind of like done stuff with like water tables before. Anyway,
Hot Wheels tracks.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Those are really good.
I feel like you're gonna give Blaze an orgasm.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
We're getting censored on Twitch. I'm trying to think of. I think of Mousetrap, because you can do so, and I think it goes along with like the Hot Wheels thing too, because there's so many intricate pieces in Mousetrap, but you can make like all these different obstacles.
Oh, who's ever finished the whole game of Mousetrap? I don't even know what the purpose of the game is. I can remember we got it when we were like young, and all we did was like build it, try all the different contraptions, and then that was it.
The only thing I remember from that, and the only thing I
So
cared about was like the little
Beyblades?
cape.
Well, I think you're supposed to try and trap the other person's mouse, and I can't remember if you build it as you go along or you build it. I can't remember, but I know there's that little guy that jumps in the tub, and I always thought that was like the coolest thing if you were able to drop the marble in and get him to jump in the tub.
I feel like Mousetrap is like Risk for kids. It's like, do you ever truly finish a game?
Are there any other board games or games? I want. Hold on. Someone give me a challenge. I want to go buy a new game that I haven't been able to be creative with.
Sorry.
Legos. Legos could be it. Is there something else?
Sorry.
Oh, you're the game.
Sorry. Yeah, agreed. Sorry's fun. We got into Life again.
Oh, Life's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. We'll play Sorry. Make it for camping then. That'll be good.
You might ruin your family, but I think it's a good lesson. My son always makes up weird rules so he can't get hit, and he thinks every time you land on a slide you get to slide, but you don't. But it's also, you know what, buddy? You're 6 years old. If you want to slide, go ahead and slide.
There's so many things right now with our kids. I think we all err on the side of younger kids. Although Dom has the oldest kids right now, we all err on the side of giving in to these younger kids, and making sure that we don't make our life harder.
Oh, my 5-year-old runs the house, dude. Don't get it twisted.
So,
My 3-year-old runs the house, so
yeah, mine does too.
I tell myself every weekend, like, I'm gonna do like chores, I'm gonna do yard work, I'm gonna wash the car, I'm gonna work for a little bit, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna hang out with my wife, I'm gonna hang out with the girls, and then like I get to like Monday and I'm like, I literally just hung out with my 5-year-old the whole weekend.
with my youngest, I feel very similar to that because he blocks me from doing those things. Do you almost? This is how I feel on the weekends a lot. That I'm almost like a 3-year-old's wrangler, and it's just my job to make sure that he doesn't disrupt everyone else's flow nor harms himself.
Yep, exactly.
I think the rules sometimes I have to place on my 3-year-old, they affect my 7-year-old so much. And so I have to I think I've been trying to separate them more often to say, because I know that if it's like, well, if you do that, then we can't do this. But then if we can't do that, then my 7-year-old's not doing it. She's like, I didn't want to do anything. What? No. And so I always try to balance that out if I definitely can. It's hard though. That's the hardest thing.
Yeah.
All right. 28 minutes in. What do we have? Any last thoughts though?
We're supposed to draw teams for steps today, but I just don't have it set up right now. Jason, Dom, are you guys going to do the step competition thing?
I don't know what it is. Is this like the daily steps? Is it the daily steps thing?
Yeah, we're going to do it for like 6 weeks.
Sure.
We're active on X with it more than anywhere else. So,
Dom, did you want me to put your name in the hat?
Yep.
Perfect.
I'm good.
All right. So we have Blaze, Barlocker, MP, Ryan, Robbie, Formed Chaos. Anybody in the chat, if you want to join the steps challenge, just put steps in the comments right now, and I'll throw your name in there. There's like a point system. I'm going to make a video about it later today, and it's just something to hold each other accountable and have some fun, especially with fall when it's so gorgeous and cool outside to go and walk, for most of us, at least in the United States. David's in. Dad steps. Love it.
let's do that.
Oh, and we're going to start Spaces again tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I might not be able to be there. So
That's all right.
But I know you're gonna lead it.
I think I'm going to try and do 2:30
Tomorrow's on
p.m.
Wednesday?
Yeah, I think we're gonna toy around at the new time, 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. EST, just my work schedule, and pilot that time for like 4 weeks and see how that goes, and see what happens.
Blaze, what is it that you hope to get from the Spaces versus say like Daily Dads in the morning?
Because Daily Dads, I feel like it's a short amount of time. It's 30 minutes, and it's talk about gratitude, talk about the Daily Dad, check in, done. And I think Spaces, it's fun because we can have like topic, but we could have a lot more people jump in and talk about different things. And I like Spaces because it's not on video, so I can just like lay in my bed and look goofy with my headphones on. So just because I felt like we had a solid crew on Tuesdays from 3 to 4 for like the 7 months we were doing it. So try and like get back on that. And I still want to, there's some conversations I still want to have, like VCon, fall, all that type of stuff.
Yeah, I think that'll be great. I'm always excited about it. You're a great moderator, so
Oh, thanks.
I feel like we just got some alpha that Blaze lays in bed at 2:30 on a Wednesday.
Well, that's natural. I work and I won't take lunch that day, and that's what I'll do because Wednesday's my work from home day. So
I'm jealous.
wait.
If anything.
Also, do you want to do Spaces through My Daily Dads, or do you want to do it through VDads?
probably through My Daily Dads, or do you think I should do it through VDads? I don't know the right
I
answer.
had no expectation. I just wanted to make sure where people could look. So if you guys didn't see, handle for VDads official change to My Daily Dads, and then we also have our VDads handle. So I think a lot of our stuff has been going through My Daily Dads. So just kind of keep an eye out on that. But Blaze will have Spaces there and more information.
Love it.
David asked.
All right. Go buy some Legos. Let your kids play. Throw the textbook away. Well, don't. Just put it in a nice drawer. That's what I got. Anybody else? Closing words, statements, thoughts, flowers?
Coffee and hearts. Gratitude.
Coffee and hearts.
Built.
Love it.
All right, guys.
All right. Have a good day, everybody.
See you, boys.
Bye.